Hello guys and welcome to different Russia channel. We go with Sheffield to the doctor. Everything seems fine with him. He is doing well, but well, still you have to go to the doctor because that is the usual routine after the surgery. Yesterday guys we were lucky to buy drops, anti-tick drops for Sheffield. Got 5 packs. We are very happy because we bought with cheap price. At the moment guys it's not a problem to buy the majority of products, the majority of goods. The problem is with the price. So we could buy here in our town, but the price was much more expensive. So it was cheaper to order online and to go to another city to get it, even with the price of the petrol. So it was cheaper to go to another city. Today guys is not cold, but well, there is no sun. If the day is dull, the mood is also dull. I prefer sunny days. But today is also not bad because at least no rain. If you have a dog, your attitude towards weather is different than of those who have no pets. Because if the snow is melting, that means a lot of mud on the roads, and your dog will be in mud, so you have to wash it constantly after the walk. If it is raining, also guys, a problem to go somewhere because well, it is difficult to get an umbrella in a hand and the lash in another hand. And besides, again, you have to wash your dog after the walk, also a problem. If your dog is small, it is easier for you, but if your dog as big as Sheffield, he is about 40 kilograms, that is about 80 pounds. That means it is difficult to put him in a tub. Especially difficult with Sheffield because he has problems with paws and he cannot climb in a high tap. If you go to the center of Moscow or to the majority of Moscow neighborhoods, there will be dry roads, almost no snow. But here in a provincial town, the situation is much different. That is, guys, the state kindergarten or daycare. I don't know how you call it correctly. So kindergarten, детский сад. If I'm not mistaken, Americans call it daycare. But in Russia, we have some difference between American nursery school, or how to say daycare school, and this one that we have in Russia. I should say that here it is very cheap, almost nothing. You have to pay if your kid goes to such a kindergarten. They have not very big groups of about 15. So it depends, guys. It depends upon the city, the large of the group in kindergarten. If there are many kids, the group is bigger. If less kids in the neighborhood, the group is smaller. But approximately 15-20 kids in one group. They have several teachers or managers, I don't know how to call them. In Russian they are called воспитатели. Воспитатели. Not учителя. Учитель, that is teacher. But I don't know the English name for воспитатель, so those people who take care of the kids. Usually there are 2 persons, 2 adults in one such group. Kids go to the kindergarten early in the morning at approximately 8 o'clock in the morning, and up to 5 o'clock they stay in kindergarten. They sleep there. They have a special room with beds, so everything is equipped, and they eat 3 times a day. Breakfast at about 9 o'clock in the morning, lunch at about 12 or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and so-called полдник, let it be late lunch. So that is just maybe a cup of, I don't know, milk with biscuits, so just some snacks. The food is usually very healthy. In the morning they eat porridge, so they drink tea, cacao, so it depends upon the kindergarten. As for lunch, they always have soup and let it be meat with potatoes, or I don't know, fish with buckwheat, so, and something sweet at the end. And for the late lunch they usually drink milk with biscuits, with some yogurt, so it depends upon the particular kindergarten what they give to the kids to eat. But usually everything is very healthy and we do not pay for that food. The price of such kindergartens are rather cheap. Parents pay per 1 month approximately 3,000 rubles. That is not private kindergartens. Those are state kindergartens. Also we have private ones, and there the price is much higher. So what is the problem with state kindergartens? It is a problem to get there, because usually there is a long queue, and when the kid is born, parents try to take the line. So they try to register at some kindergarten and wait. Sometimes they wait for 2 years, sometimes for 1 year. So it depends upon the city. Oh, one more. One more leopard. He seems with no problems. Yeah. Looks like Sheffield. Он мой идет, такой же. В больницу идем.
Ну, а что случилось?
Да, на лапке операцию делал. А у вас девочка, да?
Девочка у нас, да.
Ну, подождите его, вон он увидел вас, бежит.
Бежит, слушай, да ладно тебе. Ты тише, вот.
Ой, прям похоже, да? И мордочки такие же остренькие. 7 лет, Найта.
Все,
Ладно, пойдем мы.
ну выздоравливайте.
Спасибо. Пойдем, Филиш. Пойдем.
Какая девка какая-то актива. Выздороветь, тогда будем играть. Если вот эта вредная жопа захочет. Ладно, всего доброго.
До свидания.
До свидания.
Да, пропустим. Ребят, там в комментариях спрашивали, я не помню ник, кто спрашивал, насколько хватает от этого мешка большого Шеффилду.
Alex says he doesn't remember the name of the person who asks about Sheffield's food. The question is for how many days, for what period Sheffield is provided with 1 bag of food that costs 20,000 rubles. 1 big bag is approximately for 1 month. Sometimes 1 month and maybe 1 or 2 weeks. It depends on the time of the year, because in winter Shefi eats more, in summer he eats less. Besides, Kitty provides him with some food. Shefi always near her plate and wants to eat something from her plate. If Shefi has no problems with legs and with his stomach, we give him cheese from time to time. And also from time to time we give him dry bread. Approximately 1 bag is, let it be, from 1 up to 1.5 months. We bought a lot of them and we bought with good price. The most expensive one was about 9,500 rubles, about 95 American dollars for 1 bag. And we bought a lot of them. I think it will be enough for at least half a year, or maybe for 2 years. So if we have problems with buying such food as Shefi used to eat, we can buy some other food and mix it. So because for dogs, so for all animals, it is not good to change the food in one day. So if you would like to change the food, you have to add a little bit of new food into the old food. For example, Sheffy eats Purina, and if you would like to change to Royal Canin, for example, we have to add a little bit of Royal Canin into Purina. Then half Royal Canin, half Purina. So then 2/3 Royal Canin and 1/3 Purina. So we try to mix. That is the usual practice when you try to change the food of your pet. At the moment we have enough. We stocked up with good prices, and if we cannot buy food, we will try to mix this food with some other medical food. So I think we can survive for a long period. That is our hospital, and today they have a lot of operations, a lot of surgeries. Let's check the queue.